Okay, very interesting here. I've got a friend who is a model of mine, actually, from a wee while ago. Her name's Wincy, and she's making a Chinese cookbook, but with lots of different Chinese food stuff. And it's Wincy's Wee Walk. Wincy's Wee Walk. Wee Scottish word for small. But anyway, what her plan is she's making all these meals, writing all about them, taking all the photos. I should be doing some of them. I think I was meant to, but busy. And then she's wanting to get it published. And I was like, yeah, go for it. That sounds great. And I was initially thinking that she was going to be doing stuff like self-publishing, which, you make your own books, you have to edit it, you have to select the photos, do all the kind of production of that, and then get that sorted. So if you're ever wanting to make your own book, this one was 120. You can buy this. The link is down below. The actual making of a book, which is 120 pages, certain type of paper, certain type of cover. I think it costs about £28 just for it to be printed. So it's not cheap in any way. And then if you have better paper or a glossy cover, or like this one, you've got a hard cover, different costs there. But obviously, it depends on how many pages you have. If you have less pages, then it's obviously not as expensive, and you can potentially go down a smaller book size. I don't know if I haven't done a smaller book size and all that kind of stuff. So if you're kind of thinking of making a book, or not even so much a book, just a portfolio thing. It can be something which is just my first one that I did a while ago was just, what's this? About 35 pages big, and I think that's where there's like a price limit going up. I get my stuff by Blurb, or I produce it by Blurb, BLURB, and I'm always very happy with how they come out. Potentially the plan there would be to make your own book, like what I did, sell it to some people, people buy it, I make a little bit of profit from each one, and I think so far I've sold about 200 or so of these, I think. I've probably made about 700 quid, I think, out of all the books I've sold. I think. I haven't kept count. Blurb's kind of way of telling you how many you've sold and stuff is a bit rubbish, so I can't tell whether it's from one of these or whether it's from one of my wedding albums and all that kind of stuff. So I thought that's what she was going to do that, get that out a bit there, and then go to a publisher and say, hey, look, here's my book. I've produced it. I've got hundreds of people liking it. I've got thousands of people liking it, and I've got hundreds of people who've already bought it, and that's it at its expensive value of non-mass production price. But what she's saying just now is that her publisher, or say her editor, says she needs to get over 5,000 likes on Facebook before they can even think about releasing a book for publication. So I remember a wee while ago where there was some thing going around on Facebook saying, oh, you've got 10 likes for your photo, or you've put up this page and it's got 150 likes. What does that mean? It means nothing. Who was that, actually? I was watching that. No, I wasn't. I was reading that. It was an article I put on the photography page where it's talking about it was an article that somebody wrote saying photography is dead. Some of you will be able to find that on the Dom Bauer photography page on Facebook. And there's good discussion about that, and some people are just saying, oh, he's just a miserable git that hasn't managed to change with the times, and I'm going to say, yeah, I can't remember what the argument against it was, but he was just like, whoop-de-fucking-do, you've managed to get some likes, you've managed to get some thumbs up, you've managed to get people tweeting your photos and stuff like that. But here it seems like, sorry mate, if you do have a lot of people tweeting and liking and thumbing up your stuff, it does actually mean something. And to the point where if editors of magazines or publishers of books are saying you've got to have an audience, you've got to prove that you've got an audience before we even think about making a book for you or mass producing it for you. And they're looking at numbers of like 5,000 likes on this particular kind of thing. So it's just like, whoa. So, whew. bit of an eye opener there for me. And yeah, obviously, if I was a publisher, I'd be like, I need proof that if we make your book, it is going to have an audience. However, a lot of people are publishing stuff without any kind of advertising, any kind of promotion or anything like that, but yet still getting hundreds and hundreds of people liking it or their friends. So that it was just a kind of real eye opener, and even the Wincy is just saying, "How the hell am I supposed to get 5,000 likes on a page which is her making Chinese meals?" If she was going to go and then like you get all this guff, what do you call it? Search engine optimization shite that you get people emailing you all the time saying, "Oh, we are an SEO, no, sir, SEO, yeah, we're an SEO company. We can make sure you're at the top 5 of every search something, and all that is people say, "Give me £100," they spend £20 of that on AdWords, and that's it, and stick you in Google somewhere. You can do that yourself and then spend the £100 all on your advert yourself instead of paying someone else to do it. So all that SEO stuff, ignore that straight away. I think that's total guff. I get about 4 of them a day. In fact, hold on, let's see if I've got any today. Brilliant. Absolutely. We can increase your ranking on your website in search engines. Please reply for more details. That's actually probably the worst one I've had in a while. Let's see, when was that? That was just a couple of days ago. Okay, it seems like I must just get them, and they're just ones which I instantly send to the delete or junk mail. However, do you have somebody asking me for tips of writing their personal statement for university? No, not going to happen there. Anyway, so it's just like, it seems like a bit of an eye-opener for me and for possibly some of you, or maybe all of you are like, "Yeah, totally dumb, everyone knows that," and I'm just being a dumbass here. But yeah, you've got it. So it seems like you've got to have a serious audience. Yeah. So if anybody of you, if any of you know any other ways of getting a larger audience base for you to get a book out there and published, let me know and I can pass it on. Or just check out Wincy's Wee Walk thingamabob thing. Hope that helps. Cheers, bye bye.